We have all heard of floating gardens, islands and houseboats. But Kashmir's Dal Lake has a one-of-its-kind floating post office. Here's a report by WION's Kashmir correspondent Idris Lone.
This 2 centuries-old floating post office has its root in the British Raj, but still continues to send and deliver letters. This postman offers postal services to the people living around the lake, wading around in his shikara.
This is a 200-year-old post office from even before the Maharaja's time to British era. It was finally called a floating post office. There is no change in the number of posts sent across. When there is tourist flow, we don't even have time to talk. Thousands of people come to take pictures in this post office. They can buy special covers, postcards and stamps from here. The postman hires a shikara and delivers the letters to houseboats. This has been going on for years and still continues.
Mohd Ismail has worked as a postman for years with the India Post, delivering letters every day. Wading around the lake takes time, he says, but it's the charm of the work that he likes the most.
I have been delivering letters in Dal Lake for 10 years. It's so good for my health to breathe fresh air on the lake. I deliver around 100 to 150 letters a day. There is also a CRPF camp inside the lake. They receive a lot of letters and I deliver them. It takes me hours to deliver these letters. I start at 11 and finish at 5:30 p.m.
The lake's locals admit that in the age of social media, writing letters is a dying art. But some remain adamant still, saying that there's nothing quite like receiving a handwritten letter.
This post office has been there for a long time. It is so easy for houseboat owners to receive and send letters. People have shifted to email and social networks for now, and the art of letter writing has gone down. The feeling of receiving or sending a letter was a great feeling. To open a letter and read it was beautiful. I miss all that.
The floating post office has quite the collection of old stamps and houses a small museum, which suffered damage in the 2014 floods.
This floating post office in Srinagar's Dal Lake does not only deliver letters and couriers to the people living on the lake, but also is one of the major tourist attractions, as this is the only floating post office in the whole world. With video journalist Feroz, Idris Lone for WION World is One.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.